Now here's what we're looking for. How much side to side that you have, how much axial play you're getting out of this thing. Now, this isn't too much for the preload adjuster to compensate for. I've already taken it out with the preload adjuster and we're good to go. See that? But if you come in here really close, I want to show you how much threads are showing. So if you can see down inside there, there's threads. You can see them showing, and there's this gap in here. All right, it's not really a problem, but being who we are, we don't like to see that if we can help it. So I'm gonna take 2 half-millimeter spacers, and I'm gonna see if they slide in there. Yes, they slide in there easily, and I'm gonna have a little bit of wiggle room. The reason why we're doing this is because a lot of these preload adjusters are plastic. So what we want to do is we want to maximize how much thread contact we have, because all these parts are plastic, and if we're putting pressure on it, we don't want to be only on like one thread, and the further you screw it out, the less and less thread engagement you have. So by adding these spacers in here, we're going to allow this adjuster to only move out very slightly before it's engaging. Now, under no circumstances do you ever want to put so many spacers in here. When you tighten it down, you can't adjust the preload ring, and you've got it backed off all the way where it's supposed to be, and you can't move it. What that means is that now you've basically bolted the bottom bracket together, and there's not enough space left in here for the bearings to move freely. You want to see a little bit of axial play. That is absolutely necessary, and any adjustments you make have to be on the non-drive side, unless you're trying to correct for a chain line issue. And anyhow, so let's go ahead and get it set up properly. So where are we gonna put these little spacers? You see how there's this back cut on this? This is because it needs to interface with the bearing. You can't put the spacers here. I know that seems pretty elementary to some of you guys, but hey. So what we wanna do is we wanna put the spacers in between the bearing shield and the actual offset spacer that we're putting in there right now. So they go right in there, and this goes right, oops, this goes right on here. And we always wanna make sure this is backed off all the way to the arm before we assemble anything. So now you notice we have very little axial play. You can just sort of hear it. You can see it move just barely. That's what we want. Okay, we want a very small amount. So when I adjust this ring out, the axial play is gone. Everything spins freely, and we are not really seeing any threads in there at all. We have a very slight gap in there, less than 1/2 millimeter. That's a good setup.